to be in medicine too. That needs to be in medicine too. Nut number 2. It'd be called nut number 2.
That's how you get your sleep. What's going on, everybody? It's the All Points Podcast. You're hanging out with the Precious Crew. I go by the name of Jonathan the Great.
I go by the name of Midwest.
This is Antagonist A2.
This is Kyle.
And we are back again for another episode. We back up in your ear for your listening pleasure.
Yep.
Should we start it out with the cliche shit?
Yeah, we got to.
All right, how's everybody's day going? It's been like a few days since we've been here. Yeah.
Man.
Nah, man. He came in hot.
You can go.
Nah, you came in hot. It's all you.
We got to warm them up.
It's all you, baby.
You can warm them
It's all
up.
you, baby. Don't worry about it. All right.
Man, I'm upset.
All right.
Well, it has to do with the van.
Nah, I finally caught up to these recent episodes. And you know how, like, that episode I wasn't here for half the time?
Yeah.
Y'all was talking that good stuff.
That one, I forgot. What we even talk about?
No, it was like last week.
I don't know. What are you talking about? I mean, Tuesday.
Y'all was like, Kyle's a government stooge.
Wow. Yeah,
You
that
know,
was
this
like
and
the
that.
last episode.
Yeah, he's always
Episodes
kissing
ago.
butt and he loves the mayor and this and
that part.
Yeah.
We're talking about Brandon.
Yeah. But
and-
you do. You've got his picture up on your desk.
And I said, look at them. 3 black African-American brothers
Hey.
hating on another African-American just trying to provide for his family. You know?
Nah.
Why you hating on that? Why you hating
because
on me
when
trying to
you're-
get money?
When you're talking about your position with your job, you kind of always shit on us because we don't
No.
work for the government.
No.
It's all
No.
like,
Oh, you guys got today off?
No.
Like,
I
you
can
don't
work
get
from
government
home.
holidays.
I'm
off.
sorry. Sorry that my job provides, benefits for me and my family so I can spend more time at home.
For your family.
Yeah,
You gotta
my
say it right.
Family. Y'all just hating on a man, trying to make ends meet. Single father. They should make a Tyler Perry movie after me.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not
y'all,
asking.
y'all just hating on me.
Bro. Yeah.
And then
He'd be the villain in the movie. Yeah, you would. It'd be based after him, but then look like him as a villain. How fucked up would that be?
I didn't appreciate it. And I was like, man, whatever. They just mad because they got to lift heavy things. And all I got to do is lift myself out of bed.
Who lifts heavy things?
I don't know. I don't know what you guys do for a living. I just assume y'all just hammer things. I don't know.
had shit
Y'all
like
always hating on my desk job.
Wow. I mean, you just look at your hands, man. They're nice and pretty.
They need some lotion, actually.
Soft like a lady.
So?
You never did a day of manual labor in your life.
I haven't.
Yeah. You live that soft life.
I worked hard.
Niggas that been in the trenches look down on niggas like you.
Hey.
All right, well, we was out here getting it,
sorry.
playing tackle.
You a field
back
nigga?
back rugby.
I know
You
that's
was sitting
right.
inside watching WWE.
I just think it's funny because he was like, we got the field nigga who's a light skinned nigga.
I am not a field nigga. I work in a comfy warehouse. Listening to music all day.
Is it air conditioned?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, they don't air condition our hangers.
Really?
Yeah, nah.
That sucks.
It sucks for them.
I don't got climate control either. Not until I get in the office.
That sucks.
Well, it don't suck, because I got my perks too.
Yeah.
This ain't about me. This is about Kyle, aka Catfish Dinner, and that's with a K.
I did have a
Catfish with a K.
Man, that sounds good.
But I had to look up your Mayor Whipple story,
Yeah.
and
Did I get it wrong?
no, you actually got it. I actually read more than the headline.
Did you watch the video?
I watched the video too, and you know
haven't watched
what?
the video, I forgot.
I'm disappointed in him.
Why?
Wow.
I'm disappointed as a government employee. No, government employee. I'm disappointed in our mayor. Because, I hyped him up. I always, appreciated him, for keeping it real and being cool. But I watched the video. And I think the video the news picked of him holding a cigar while sitting in the car. It's like looking like a scumbag. It's like, but I still think our mayor gets a bad rep. But I'm also disappointed in him.
For what?
Because he did try to flex his privilege, and I don't appreciate that. I don't like that.
I mean, but wouldn't you?
I mean,
You know who I am.
Yes, he would.
when you say that line, but he not only did he say that, he called the city manager.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows the city manager actually runs the city,
That's
not
so-
the mayor.
So it's like he got on his phone. He was trying to call somebody and
He
everything.
called the city manager. That's like the boss of boss. He's the boss of the cops.
I mean, that's entitlement when you in a position of
I can, man, nigga, you
air
can call the
quote-
city
air
mayor
quote pattern.
or city manager.
Yeah.
You can call the city manager.
They just ain't gonna pick up though.
Yeah, he called him and
It was a flex, like he was going back, just stop. Okay, you know, like
because you know what, I've been in that cop's position where they think that, oh, just because I'm gonna talk to your manager that it's gonna do something, and it's just like he's just doing his job, and he was trying to flex his privilege, and I didn't appreciate that because he was trying to cut in line. He played the dumb card. Oh, I didn't see a line. The car, according to the report, there was a mile-long line. How you skip that? How you missed that?
People would be unorganized. I mean, like,
And then
you know how to really prove your stance.
it was a District 4 dump. He don't even live in District 4. He said he was dumping for his mom.
Games.
He said he was dumping for his mom, and it was supposed to be for underclass citizens who make less than like. It was a low ball. It was like
Hey,
less
we
than
already
18,000.
covered this story.
I'm just saying.
All right.
It's disappointing.
Thank you.
That we have a mayor that does things like that. I don't think he should resign, but I think he should apologize.
Well, maybe you should show your disapproval by stepping away from your government job.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll express my concern. But you know what also made me upset? I got upset today.
what's that?
I got to meet our governor today at my job.
Oh yeah, you did.
Come out,
Yeah,
Laura
she's cool.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
I
been
got
seeing
to
all the
meet
commercials.
Yeah, I've
been
seen
seeing the commercials.
the mudslinging.
You should have asked her what the questions on the commercial.
No, because
He's a government stooge.
I thought it was cool to meet the governor because she represents our state.
Yeah.
Everyone else in the library was like, all right, whatever, it don't matter because they're
agree
white.
with him.
That's cool. But I thought it was a cool moment, and I was sitting there, just talking to my fellow colleagues about everything, and I was just like, we should be out here taking photos. This is the governor. She actually makes things happen, unlike our mayor. And everybody around me was like, shh, stop, Kyle. What are you saying? Like, be quiet.
Man,
You're around some big,
was yay in that moment.
peoples. I was like, what?
Shut up.
I was like, what? I said, no, what the mayor did was despicable. And everyone was like, just stop. We're not going to talk about that. And I was like, and that's when I got quiet. And I got in my car as I was leaving. I was like, I no longer want to work for these people no more. Because if
what
I
I'm
can't
talking
express myself, express my displeasure as a citizen of this fine, okay city, then what's the point? If I don't have a voice just because I work for the city and I can't voice my opinion,
That's why
what's
you
the
gotta
point?
step down and become the voice of the streets.
I mean, the streets ain't got
Shout out to
healthcare
Lil
benefits,
Durk.
but,
I'm saying like,
but I'm just saying, it just made me that much closer to just leaving this city because I just want to do something else.
I mean,
Such as
if you in the same kind of position anywhere else, it's gonna be the same kind of politics.
I want to do my own thing,
Yeah,
I want to.
your own.
his own city.
But that's what's grinding my gears today.
I mean, like I said, it's just like office politics. There's this dude who they call him King Weldon. And Weldon is like
That's your job.
Yeah,
Is this a black dude or a white
man.
man?
it's a black dude.
The Weldon. Yeah, that's what I said. I thought
Yeah.
of like
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
what was,
house nigga.
what was your black dude's name that was getting on your nerves?
What?
Your previous boss at your other job?
No, Keith.
Keith.
Yeah.
Keith and Weldon.
Yeah. Like,
don't make me spit my drink.
the thing about Weldon is that once Weldon wants something done, he will not stop. Like this nigga came like banging on our doors, and we have it boarded. We have it like locked off. You gotta have key card and shit, and it says on the door you cannot come back here unless you're IT. And so then all I hear, I'm just sitting there doing my work all peacefully, and I hear just do 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 do.
Don't you hate that?
We cracked the door. It was like, can we help you?
You had to hide the hard drive, huh?
Hey,
Y'all was
come on now.
Buying Bitcoin.
But yeah, but it's the same kind of thing. It's like everybody will talk shit about welding his shit, but they won't say it to his face.
Yeah.
So,
Don't you hate that?
yeah.
Weldon's a street nigga.
I mean,
Probably got a brother named Wayman.
dude got that kung fu grip, so like he'll shake your hand and
I hate when people do that. That is dominance of power.
Yeah.
You're supposed to look them dead in their eyes. You ever grab someone's elbow when shaking their hand?
no.
That's a power move. That's a power move.
See if they got a knife
You
in
gotta,
there.
you gotta.
You do that, you might as well just hit him with a rock bottom. Go ahead and finish the job.
Yeah.
You want to show them the power move?
Hey,
Hey, you know what? With the power
You
move
know
there?
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah,
see,
see, you
unnecessary. We gotta stand up and
You know, there you go. That's a power move. Right there.
Content. You gotta pull it a little bit too, so
Yeah.
then they bend to your will.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
grab the
All right.
elbow. You know.
That's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
Their arm.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
pull it a little bit. Okay. Thought you were circle jerking each other there.
No.
No,
All right.
but there was somebody who was jerking it.
That's your job.
No, not at the job.
Oh.
Hey, Weldon does what he wants.
I mean, he's got his little corner office. He can get away with it.
He's whacking welding.
Weldon gonna get what he wants. Weldon gonna get that nut at work.
Hey, if you could just sit in your office butt ass naked, wouldn't you?
I don't have an office, but
If you did though,
I probably
because you got the door locked. Like, so his is a corner office. He's got the lock, and there's just like one window that's
If
like
I
on the
was
far
at,
end
like,
of
if
it.
there was a such thing as a OnlyFans headquarters.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You do it.
I was sitting here today in the studio,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Dang,
In your drawer. With your shirt on. They go past your
They go
knees.
because that's why I have it tucked."
Stupid.
nah, but what?
I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, "Man, I can go for a nut right now."
Nah, but
Filthy animal.
Did you?
You filthy animal.
he's coughing, so he ain't gonna be able to.
Yeah, he did because he probably feels just as guilty as what is it? His name was like what? Robert Kaufman is this dude who's in Arizona, and so he's this guy who's like running for office out there, And I don't know about you guys, but like the last time I felt just like the unfightable urge to bust a nut. I think I was in I think I had to be in like middle school or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, nah.
So mature. I had that like 2 days ago. I was like, oh no.
Nah, not to this degree. Because this man, like I said, he's running for office, but he's in his car. Like, so like the police report basically said it like this. It was like he saw a car that was just sitting unusually parked across like 3 spaces.
It's no.
And so then he goes to investigate, and dude had, like when people will put up the sun shield, so he like had that shit up, but the car was still running. And so then when he came up to him, he could see his phone, but he couldn't see him quite well. And then like when he knocked on the door, the phone went down. He was like, then I could see that he had his pants down in the car. So this man pulled over, had to just get that nut immediately.
Look, that makes perfect sense though. It's called a clarity nut. All right, you get one, and then you're able to think clear. You're able to make rash decisions. And
I get it.
Not to derail that conversation, but that needs to be a medicine.
it is.
Clarity nut?
It needs to be a pill. Yes, it does. But we'll get on that later.
Fast acting clarity nut.
No, because you know how many times. Anyway, we'll back to
just
back.
said
No.
No, he would have needed that because it was in the worst position. Because like obviously, if you like running, you trying to like win everything like that, everything's gonna come back on you. Especially, especially if you running on the ideas like we need to protect our children from these pedophiles and shit. Because this nigga did not notice that he was like right across the street from a preschool. A preschool.
Oh, man. Was it at night?
Nah, it was in the middle of the day. Come on. So I'm like, how the fuck did you not hear like kids on the like playground playing and shit while you just?
You think his phone was connected to Bluetooth?
Oh yeah, of course. Why, nah, if you whacking it in the car, you gotta have like surround sound on that
Hey,
shit.
come on, no.
Well, I'm just
Come on.
saying.
He's a serial jacker. he's a car jacker.
Man, I read that shit and I was dying because it just got worse every line.
Because don't you got to register as a sex offender up to that point?
That's the thing. I don't know if he's gonna have to. I mean, they made the police report, but you know how it is though. Like some
That's
people go through
dumb.
Yeah.
Because that's true. Because I think there's some dude that was just he was peeing near a school. I think it was at night, and then he got arrested, and then he's labeled as one.
Are you serious? Or are you really saying
no,
out
no,
the
no.
job,
I'm
out the
saying-
movie?
What?
Because it happened in Horrible Bosses.
No, I don't remember that. But I just remember the dude jacking off in Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
But
No, he was peeing.
Was it?
Yeah, he was peeing outside of a school at night after the bar. He was like, "Why is there a preschool right next to a bar anyway?"
Really?
Yeah, that's what.
I wonder. I want to look that up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like that's real.
I mean, he should though. Like he should register.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's all. Like any other situation, yeah, you definitely would be like. I mean, they charged him with indecent exposure, so he could get registered. But fuck, man, like his campaign is over. He like suspended that the next day. I was like, yeah, because your ass ain't with it.
That's why I never understand like people having sex in cars in public or flashing breasts in public. Like if you get caught, you're gonna get charged with indecent exposure. And depending on where you're at,
You just gotta know how to
you
do
could.
it.
Yeah, good.
Cracked a few backs in public.
I'm just saying, I just couldn't do it.
Right in front of the DMV.
Apartment complexes. I feel bad about that one.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she was married. Only reason I stopped because the dog kept looking at me.
He was like, I know what you're doing out there.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Context to it, but yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about, and I think I saw her at Target the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Probably. Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Did you give her some pain?
No.
Was that pussy slain?
Did she sing?
Was it hard to maintain? Was it hard to maintain?
No. But yes, all of the above.
Was it Mary?
Beep that out now. But no, man. Yeah, that's crazy if he doesn't get charged with anything.
I mean, yeah. But again, these are people who are connected, so it's. I wouldn't be surprised if people just forget about it and he just kind of like slinks under the radar. So we'll see what
Got the
happens.
jacket in his car.
I mean, if you didn't get caught the first time, you're invincible.
But you know, you ever been just driving and you be in the group chat and your friend sends some fire porn and you just have to look at it right then and there?
Fire porn.
You ain't never been in that position?
No, what happened? You want
No, I ain't never been in that position either. I'm just saying, maybe that was the case. He just had to get to it right then and there while it was fresh in his mind.
I mean, it's like you can't.
What if
you can't just save it?
Married?
Yeah, the dude's married.
His wife sent him like a pitch. You know, like, oh,
I can't wait till she gets home.
It's like, but
Who knows?
I mean, but why would you even waste the nut? Don't you want to like?
oh, maybe
He wanted to be on nut number two.
Maybe he wanted to warm up.
Yeah, exactly. He was trying to grease the frying pan.
Nah, man.
Before he got home.
Nah, I'm trying to be like a fire extinguisher.
You know, it's like
No.
shoot around and come out.
Exactly. That needs to be in medicine too. That needs to be in medicine too. Nut number two. It'd be called nut number two.
That's how you get your sleep.
Maybe. Or and then it'll also be
where you go?
pre-nut. Or what's it called? Post-nut clarity.
Yeah.
Wow.
For people listening, if you don't know what post-nut clarity is, I don't know if girls get post-nut clarity.
I mean, never mind.
They got a nut to get it, right?
I mean, that's if they don't, if they never had post nut clarity, then they're out here making terrible decisions, like listening to this podcast. Like, I don't know what they're doing here.
You might have post-podcast clarity after listening to
In
this.
between the breaks, just go ahead and get you on in.
That'd be disgusting.
But it's the
Take a
moments.
break from listening to us and go jack off. Like,
It's one of those moments where you think you want some cootie cat from anything, anybody, anything, or a certain someone. And then you go ahead and jack off and get that nut in. You don't even want it no more.
It's like,
You're like, I didn't.
gas is high.
Exactly.
I'm already at like a quarter tank.
It's
Exactly.
kind of funny because I did see this meme where it's like Arthur's hand or whatever. And it had like the call log. It's like a guy hitting a grill up. It's like, what are you doing? And then 30 minutes later, she's like, nothing, what's up? And then it shows his hand, like the Arthur thing, but he got it like covered in some like this, whatever.
That's gross. That's
It's
gross.
like nothing.
That's gross.
No, it ain't, 'cause it be like that. Well, not
Or like it can work the opposite. It can work like you actually go through with the actual activity, and then you're thinking, sitting there, laying there, like, man, I shouldn't have did that.
I'd never have that.
Really? You don't ever have posts?
Where I say that I shouldn't have done that.
Like after the fact, you're just like, I shouldn't have did that.
Is that like the whole?
Like guilt.
Is that kind of the same thing as like having beer goggles or something like that?
Oh, you're talking about with the person?
Yeah.
Oh no, no. Well,
Well, you just said it.
what?
You just said you felt bad about that one.
Well, I didn't finish, so
That's it. Okay.
it wasn't because of the action. It was the dog. Like I said, it was just
Dog
staring
was
at me.
giving you,
Yeah, man.
It wasn't a stick shift in the middle.
No,
Messing you
he
up.
was in the front
Dog
seat.
sitting there just waving his tail.
And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, this is rough.
Like, dude at my job say, went to sleep at 2 with a 10 and woke up at 10 with a 2.
Ooh.
Man. My bet it still felt the same. I bet it still felt the same. Shoot, y'all be tripping.
Oh, that got what? No, I'm joking.
Shoot.
Hey, man, it's hot as fucking.
It is hot
That's
in
how
here.
it was last time.
Well, y'all
It is
know what
hot,
Nelly
man.
said.
No.
Hot in so hot.
Y'all got any plans this weekend?
About to
Yeah.
get some post nut clarity.
Yeah. Hey,
Shoot, I got like 2 hours.
that sounds like a breakfast cereal too.
Post nut clarity. Like Kellogg. Nah, that's my post.
Balanced breakfast.
Nah,
Cream not
I got
included.
A birthday party to go to. There's some little twins out there. They got the same birthday as me. I guess they're having their party early.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go to some people's house and I'm gonna actually partake in taking some shots.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'll be there.
All right. It's gonna be tough. I ain't built for this shit no more.
Yeah.
You really ain't.
You need some training.
You don't know me.
Yeah, man.
Joking, man. I can still take shots. I
Nah,
just
I
want it to be, like, oh, I can't do it.
Oh yeah.
Make
You want
you guys feel better.
to take some shots tonight at Blue Nightclub?
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
really
work.
trying to go out, trying to get some other people out there. You ain't trying to be there by yourself, are you?
I really don't want to be there by myself,
I'm
but
sorry, but Blue just looked like you would get shot immediately.
Dude died in the parking lot like
don't tell me
last
that.
year.
Yeah,
But he
see?
like
Don't
fell
tell
on
me
his
that.
head.
Yeah, okay.
Yikes.
That's what it was.
Well, hey, if there's some fly little mamas that pull up there, then you can pack them into the van with you.
I'm gonna take some post nut clarity before I go though. So I'll know. It's like, I don't really need this.
Yeah, we gotta
I don't really need
we
this.
gotta make the commercials like the Mentos commercials.
Exactly. Post nut clarity.
Gonna make it. No.
But if you do want some, you could take some nut number 2 in the bathroom.
Damn.
So you already be ready.
Get you energized.
Mm-hmm.
So stupid. But yeah. You know what's not stupid though?
What's not stupid?
Okay. All right. There's a lot of trades going on. All right. We got sports trades going on.
Yeah.
Some real good shit going on there. Have there been any basketball trades going on here that have been of a significance? No,
Not anybody major.
Season just started.
there might be soon
Why you say that?
because a top Russian official was just nabbed up, or his son was just nabbed up by the U.S. And yeah, you know where this is
talking
going.
about BG.
Yeah, they gonna get that trade going. That's gonna be the
think
most.
so?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just speculating. It could happen. Think about it. They got somebody that's under Putin, and then you got Brittany. That seems like a fair trade.
Swap it out.
Russia made it clear that is not on the top of their agenda
How do
right
you
now.
know? You
'Cause
just heard about
I read
it.
the article. No, like getting her out of the prison.
Yeah,
is
they
not.
don't care, but the dude is Putin's one of his top officials' son.
Putin seems like that type of person that during the trade they'll like be meeting like across the way, and then they'll like be walking towards each other to do the actual deal.
You do it.
and then he'll
You
just
put
pull,
that on her. You better.
He just seems like the type of person to pull a gun out and shoot his own man and then grab her and just run off. Like, ha ha. Like, he doesn't mean nothing to me.
No,
Straight sinister.
I mean, we talking about Putin though. I mean, come on.
no, man.
You seen him on that horse?
Upstanding, guy. All right. He looked me in the face and he said that he didn't do this. All right.
Yeah, you believe him?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
As the building was burning down behind him.
Yeah.
I didn't do this.
No. I mean, I just saw that earlier and I was like, damn. Because, I mean, I saw that and then I saw a post about her earlier or whatever. I guess they asked her if she wanted to play basketball. And she was like, nah, it's too painful.
Wait, in Russia?
Let's just say they do pull it off. Who will take the credit for bringing her home to boost
Trump.
their
I was the one. I
boost their profile? Who's gonna claim it?
Trump and Kanye.
Ugh.
Nah, I hope it's Biden, but I hope that they're able to send her home, because it's like I say it all the time. If it was LeBron James, he would have been home by
That's
dinner.
crazy. She played for their national team, so it was just like that don't count for nothing.
She got caught with a BS charge too.
Yeah.
Like I said, if it was any other male NBA star, they would have been home in time for dinner.
And see, the funny thing though is like if they do get her out, Republicans right now, because they were already talking about, well, know, you gotta obey the laws over there. So they won't give a fuck about that.
No.
And it'll probably just serve to be like a negative for Biden.
Probably.
Nah.
They
Everything seems like it's a negative for Biden.
everything.
fucking up.
No, everything is a negative for Biden. Did you see the Supreme Court had to stop the ban on student loan forgiveness because the Republicans was trying to bring it to the Supreme Court to stop it? Mm-hmm. I was reading it. You know, I'm a headline nigga, but you know, I was reading the comments. And everyone in the
That
comments,
like somebody's Tinder profile.
I'm a headline nigga.
everyone in the comments was like,
it's
it's like, why would anyone want to stop this? And then there was like one person at all of, because why should I have to pay for you guys' student loans or something like that? And then another person was like, why is he canceling student loan debt that you voluntarily took? They should be canceling medical debt. And then another person replied back
I agree with that.
no, because another person replied back with student loans is federal debt, medical is something that you know it's privatized. It has nothing to do with, you know.
I mean, I get that, but I mean, I guess we're going off.
That's a whole nother topic because
Yeah,
we should get free healthcare and not have to worry about any type of medical bill.
Well, let's go to Canada then.
No way.
Don't tell me. Don't yeah.
Talking about healthcare.
Toronto's right there. So.
Right? And Canada go hard, remember?
True.
Yeah. No
sure.
problems up there.
But
Trying
yeah,
to live with Drake.
everything that Biden
you gonna do?
does is going to be looked
Yeah,
at as a
right for him.
negative.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
could, you know. He might need
Wait, you can
help
live. We
some
can live
more.
with Drake.
Of course, man.
Well, you know, see if he can get me in with some Nicki Minaj too.
You want Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, why not?
Barbie.
Gross.
I'll take her over Cardi.
Oh,
That's fine. I'll take Cardi.
Yeah, he's
fine.
not deterred.
Yep, you can.
What if the only way you can get Cardi is if you had to go through Playboy Carti?
Like fight them.
nah, you gotta kiss him for 8 minutes.
for 8 minutes.
Remember, if you kiss them for 8 minutes, you get what you want.
Who knows? Who knows?
Everybody knows.
Everyone knows
Everybody
I
knows.
kissed Playboy Cardi for 8
Kisses
minutes.
Playboy
Yes.
Cardi
But I
to
get to
get Cardi.
date Cardi B.
Yeah.
Is it like a good relationship or is she gonna
No,
break
no,
up
no,
with me?
no,
after
no,
only
that?
get it for
you-
8.
No, you get whatever happens after that is whatever happens.
Yeah.
She could be like, "Oh, you're a lot shorter than I thought," and then break up with you.
If she
right?
be like,
Or she could be like, "Oh, I love your glasses. Let's stay together."
If she be like, get a bucket and a mop and you slip and fall and don't even make it to the, you fumble to put, you know.
Man, for 8 minutes, I got to kiss Playboy Cardi
Yep.
Yeah.
just to be with Cardi B.
Just to date Cardi B. Yeah.
They take her on a date.
Do you know what Playboy Cardi looks like?
I get them confused with Travis Scott.
Looks like
So-
a bat that flew out of a cage.
I get them confused with Travis Scott and the
There you
other
go.
dude.
You gotta kiss him.
Okay.
He like, he ain't too bad.
He's like, you got them
I
big
just
lips.
imagine that it was Cardi.
You got
Last
them
week-
luscious lips. Look at
This
this.
motherfucker licked his lips.
You gonna kiss that?
For Cardi B,
Yeah. Look at him. He gonna bite you. He gonna bite your lips while you kissing him. He gonna look you in your eyes. He ain't gonna close his.
Yeah,
For
you
Cardi
risking
B.
rabies
For
with that
Cardi
one.
B.
maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. We blocked it. We beat him down where he had to take it to a maybe.
Nah, but
like
he's still
Cardi
ain't
B.
deterred. Yeah.
I like Cardi B.
Like I said, I respect him because he knows what he wants and he will go through what he needs to get to
It's
her.
King Kyle right there.
Right there,
Yeah,
you
you
know?
learned it from Weldon.
Oh no!
Where Playboy Cardi at?
What the
Give me the lip.
shoot? Nah.
What does Weldon talk like? Does he talk like somebody's uncle or like what?
Nah,
Talk
he'll.
like a,
He's an angry black
look
guy
like
on the elevator.
He look like he sound like he talk like Webster.
Webster.
Yeah, from the TV show.
I mean, he talk like shit. He don't talk like nobody's uncle.
he talk
He's real proper. You know.
What the fuck?
He's like.
Look here, Jack.
No, not even like that. Because you know he ain't all the way that way. He's like if you mixed Carlton with like fucking Vin Rames or something like that, and that mix like he got
he
that
has a
Carlton
study
personality.
station at home.
Yeah,
Oh, the callbacks.
Study Station
Got the
6.
Study Station 6.
Listen to the last episode to get that reference. But nah. Well, what were we talking about?
we're talking about Kyle kissing Cardi B,
Okay,
Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
Like I said, I respect it though.
Yeah, I can dig it.
You know what else I respect?
Nah, fuck that shit.
It's time to take a
You know,
commercial
every
break.
time, because we were just talking about music, let me end on this. We can get on something else. You know, I was deeply moved by this song that I heard earlier today. All right. Now, as everybody in this room and possibly some of these listeners know, that my number 2 favorite rapper is Ab-Soul. What?
You wrote a post about this.
I did make a post about that. You know,
I
you
saw
gotta-
Ab-Soul, but I was a headline nigga, so I
That's
just
okay.
kept going.
Don't worry about it.
Headlines on Facebook. it's literally his name.
Nah, man, he just dropped another track already. Got an
yeah?
album come soon. Real happy to hear it. But it's called wow, I just blanked out. I can't even remember it. Dude, fucking A,
Must have had that
man.
impact on you.
You know, while you think about it,
I don't know.
let's go.
It's called Do Better.
Do better. Okay.
Yeah, man, it's a really good song. It made me make the post about it because you know how I was just talking about how I dislike the majority of Southern rappers and all that shit, and the influence that they've had. I guess I should have made that a little bit more clear when I was talking about it. But
Because you offended somebody.
nah, fuck it, I don't care. But nah, it's just it's different. It's one of them things that hit me in the feels listening to it because I was like, man,
Start crying.
He probably did.
nah. But I mean, if you listen to it, then you'll get it. It's kind of like one of those things that you've ever been in a place like where you're somewhat a little bit depressed or anything like that, or you know you're kind of
every day.
down and all that shit. What?
Me every day.
Well, you should probably listen to it. But it's one of them things that you know it's do better. You know, wherever you at, then you're gonna you can get out of that pretty much. But it's a really good song.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like Future's Codeine Crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of insensitive though.
No, what?
When someone's like all down depressed, you just can't be like, do better.
It's not so simple as that. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, coming from where he's coming from in the song and all that shit, it's because his ex-girlfriend or whatever, Lori Joe, she ended up killing herself. She jumped off a radio tower.
Damn.
And I think from what they was talking about, some of the in the comments or whatever, it could be true or it couldn't be true. I guess like last month or last year or some shit like that, he tried to jump off a bridge.
He did.
Yeah, allegedly. And so it's kind of coming from the place of like, you know, you were down in the dumps and all that stuff, but you can get back up, you know, so it's a do better type song. But I mean, it was really helping me out with work today.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So I was like, man, get to it. But yeah, if you're listening to that, go ahead and check that out. It's a good song.
I took it as like he was telling people to do better.
no.
But it's more,
No.
it's more like you can do better. Like,
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, it's just a comparison of music. Like, you ain't got to rap about stupid, ignorant shit all the time. Like, you can have some substance to what you're saying. And
When I make a song called "Nice Guys Finish Last," I'm whining.
I'm wondering.
I mean, it show is funny though.
But I feel like even the artists that are dumbed down that people don't like, they always make that. You know how everybody got to have that song for the ladies. I think every artist has that conscious song that's actually meaningful on
Yep.
the subject like that.
Even DJ Khaled, he don't even rap.
I think every artist has that one song.
and I wish they would be
But
more
that
vulnerable to do that.
They don't do it as often as the other bullshit that people care to hear for. So
Yeah.
it gets lost in the sauce.
Because it got lowered. So that's all that you got to put out to be successful, you know. But yeah, like I said, it sucks, but it's just one of the things that you know you wish that people would be more, like I said, vulnerable to being who they are and saying what they really want to say in music.
Yeah.
So,
I wonder if that's like downstream from like culture and music and whatnot. If you would start to see people actually be able to be more expressive and shit like that.
shit, I hope so.
No, man, no one wants to be looked at as weak.
Nah.
See, that's the problem in and of itself.
Yeah.
Is that it's like you don't want to be looked at, but you know everybody else is going through that. You know, there's like a point in everyone's life where it's like, you know, is this shit even worth it? You know? So it's just like if we can just be a bit more expressive when it's happening, we probably see less people in those situations where they feel like they want to jump off a bridge.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, to say that and everything, I don't have an issue with a lot of the songs. I mean, I do, but I don't. But with a lot of the songs that people make and everything like that, like we're saying how there's a time and place for like club songs, party songs, turn up songs, etc. So that doesn't have to be everything that you fucking talk about. But it's just, I mean, I wouldn't want like everybody talking about the same fucking thing because that's what I feel like it is right now. But yeah. Anywho, check out some music. Hope you guys like some different stuff out there. Yeah. And I think we're gonna go ahead and take a quick commercial break. I finally get to send us to one. Yes, without getting yelled at.
I'm gonna say this off the air, but I don't really think there's anything because we're all going through the human experience. So at one point or another, you're gonna walk in somebody else's shoes. But how you express your story compared to how somebody else expressed their story, it's all the same. So same way people say all mumble rap or street or whatever rap the same. You can make the same case for conscious rappers. Like all conscious rappers rap about the same thing.
Maybe.
Same subject matter, the same
Maybe.
bag. Because it's like, you know, they're conscious. They're all pulling from the same bag.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But which would you rather listen to?
I
Somebody.
didn't say. I'm just saying you can break that down into so many subcategories. Like all the girls, they're gonna pull from the same bag. They're gonna talk about their vagina.
That is a
They're gonna
lie.
talk about their money.
That
They're
is
gonna
a
talk
lie.
about
But those
designer
never get
things.
old.
Queen.
Man, you can go to country music. All country artists pull from the same
That's
bag.
true.
All rock artists pull from the same bag. So essentially, everybody's talking about the same thing, regardless of the genre, because there's nothing new under the sun that you can physically say that hasn't already been recorded on wax.
There's different ways. Well, I'm spitting. Different ways to say it though. But
That's
it's
what I'm
just,
saying. That's why I said everybody has their different experience.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
how you
yeah.
express it.
I think it's more of an effect of like it being so predominant in the culture where you see like that's basically all you see because like you don't really see like conscious rappers on like the top whatever and whatnot and it's just like it's just the dominance in the culture and that kind of thing that's where the problem is but I do agree with that though.
Just last example, gospel music. They all pulling from the same bag.
they don't have a choice. One God, one sound. All right, extended clip. Okay, we going on break. Yeah. And we're back. Hope we didn't keep you waiting too long. Maybe did you enjoy that little commercial that we had there since like 2018? I'm wondering when the new one's gonna get uploaded.
That's Alex.
I'm joking. I was listening to it today, and I was like, when we were listening, you're like, "Oh, we've been using Anchor over a little over a year now." So I was like, "It's been forever."
What is this only a little more over a year you know just a little bit
Dig it.
yeah I forgot I need to do it.
So, when you guys cook food on the stove,
Oh God, I never. I saw that shit.
what burner do you guys use?
I didn't see
It
this.
depends.
Yeah.
Depends on what I'm cooking.
Big, like if you're using a big pot, you use the big burner.
No, what burner?
do you-
Where on the stove are you
Well,
cooking?
depends
on?
on how your burners are positioned.
Yeah, 'cause-
mine is positioned big, small, big, small.
Yeah, that's how ours is too. It's like
Wait.
there's a small one or there's a big one in the back on the left hand side and a big one on the front on the right hand side.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah.
what position the burner are you burning?
So let's just say I'm making spaghetti, right? Good example.
You always making spaghetti.
All the time. So let's say I'm making some spaghetti. And the pot with the water in it, that one goes on the burner in the back on the left hand side.
Yeah.
And if I'm browning the meat, that one's the one on the front.
Front
You know, 'cause
what?
it's
What
The
side?
front right.
My nigga.
Wait, what? That's what everybody uses.
What burner do you use?
Okay, because I'm using the big one, so I'll use the big left in the front left. That's how my stove is set up. So it's
animal?
It's the reverse though.
yeah. So my big one is right here, so I can't use the right one. That's the small burner. I'm not
Yeah.
a big ass pan or.
He
pot
lives
on
in
this small-
Australia.
His toilet probably spins the other way.
Actually, it's
Ah, there you go.
I was
It's
gonna
lower.
say,
You
you know
got
what
the
it is?
moon toilet.
no.
It's lower right burner gang
like-
over here.
Actually, north of the equator, it only goes one way.
But I'm right-handed, so I like to work to my right side. So if I'm on the left side, then I can work to my right.
But that's the crib
If I
side.
got it on the left, the far right side, then I got to work to my left. But you know, I can go either way, like Kyrie.
What about you, Jonathan?
What do I?
Are you a lower right burner gang?
And this
Hold on.
nigga's microwave game.
Hold on, give me a second.
Listen, if the big burner,
Are you checking the read?
if the big burner was on the left hand side, then I would be on the left hand side. It depends on where that big one is.
Yo, babe,
Pause.
what you doing?
Hi, Rhea. You're
All right,
finally
can you-
on the show.
Can you answer a question for me? When you're cooking on the stove, which burner do you use? All right, thank
Lower
you.
right burner gang.
Thank you. I love you. Bye.
All right.
So you're saying lower right, like the back or the front?
Like closest to you on the right hand
Yeah,
side.
right.
See, my stove is reversed.
That's what he said.
You got some
Yeah, so-
Australian stuff.
I got no Australian. It's the
You got
flat top. It don't got,
Japanese,
it don't got
Mine's
burners.
flat top too.
Yeah,
It's
Wait, is
lower
it-
right burner.
Wait, is it gas or electric?
it's electric.
Okay, yeah.
You see, my burners
too.
is two small ones in the back, and then the lower left it can do a big burner, but it can also do a small burner. And then the lower right, that's where all the action goes.
You know what's crazy about that though, right? You can change them all. They're interchangeable.
Oh, mine's flat. Mine's flat.
Yeah.
No, not on the flat ones or whatever,
Yeah,
but the ones with
flat.
little coils and all
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah, you can change them up to whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Tim the Tool Man Taylor taught you that?
How?
It's just you just pull them out.
Yeah.
No, but you could pull them out, but some of them are only the circle
hole,
is only.
yeah.
Because
It's got the
fitting
little
part.
it's got the little fitting. So you just swap them around. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
because it got like the big, like if you lift the stove top up, it's engraved. Like
I ain't
the
never-
groove is like.
Only
that
some
it's
of
like
us
a
are
big
engraved.
plate.
Look,
G.
you don't even know how stoves real. You don't know how
live in
American.
Australia.
Yeah, you don't know how American stoves work.
Take the whole top off and replace it. That's the only.
Yeah, all you gotta do is spin it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You got-
Oh, there you got moon toilets and moon stoves and whatever.
If you're listening to this podcast, sound off in the comments below. Are you part of the lower right burner gang, or are you some unorthodox nigga and cook like on the upper
I bet you-
row, small burner?
I bet you we got like a ton of people who just do the small upper left burner or something like that.
That's
Just will
ridiculous.
voluntarily. I bet you they're the same people who are over or under rollers.
Probably,
Yeah.
probably.
Pull up my
And
old video of my old stove.
The upper left burner on my stove is filled with bacon grease. A bowl of bacon grease.
I've been there. He ain't lying.
I ain't lying. And bacon grease. That's where the grease go.
Why do you keep that?
It's all
I don't-
coagulated.
Yeah.
Because where's it supposed to go? It ain't gonna sit in my trash can, so I gotta take it out.
Nah,
it ain't gonna go down the drain.
Nah, what you do is you get you
See,
a Walmart
this
bag.
stove- See, this stove was constructed. See, the big one's on the right.
This nigga got a picture of this stove.
That was at the old.
What is it? A
crib.
picture you making cheese eggs?
Oh man.
He got a whole cooking show over here.
Yeah,
Look, he
me
got
and
the
my,
hat on
Chef
too.
World Heat.
yeah, man. This is Gordon Ramsay West.
When you fire your chef that day, is that why you filmed it? To
Look
prove
at that.
I didn't even need him anyway.
Man was doing it.
he really is
Doing
cooking.
it.
We gotta
doing
upload
it,
that to the
doing it.
channel.
Wow. But yeah, I
tuned
guess
in
it,
to Cooking with
I guess
Midwest.
it depends on the stove.
That's the lower right burner game.
Hold on, because I gotta. Why?
Why? What?
Why are you filming yourself cooking?
I do
You
it
know,
all
I
the
have
time.
to.
You guys are weird.
Have to send
just
stuff
don't
to
cook.
people, you know. This went out to a few different people.
Yeah, you gotta be
They
like,
didn't know what time it
Who's
was.
letting
you gotta be like,
No.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey girl, you know I know how to cook, right?
There's only been one time that I've cooked on
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put your whole foot in it,
Put
didn't
your
you?
foot in that mac
That
and
wasn't
cheese.
the one. Okay. It was, what was I making? Some fucking chicken and shit. Josh filmed it. Fucking nigga Josh. Thought he was getting away.
You said that in a minute,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Who do we not like now?
We not like now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why would we say it on the show?
Why not?
I mean, we said it plenty of times. I was talking about Murphy.
Murphy?
Yeah.
Which Murphy?
Yeah,
Patty.
Terrence.
Oh, no.
He's supposed to be in town tomorrow.
Now you gonna roll up on him?
I don't know. I don't know.
money, mother? You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that toothpick in there too.
I don't know.
Kyle show up in a purple suit.
All right. With some yak.
Is he drunk?
Man, I did come across this story though. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Snoop. I guess he got banned from being a Rastafarian.
How?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why he went like
He ain't Snoop
left
Lion no
that
more?
Snoop lying behind?
Yeah. I guess the Rastafarian community was pretty much just like, no, you're just doing that to promote some music or whatever. And they kicked him out of the religion. And I was like, how do you kick somebody out of religion? Like imagine that. Like imagine if I mean Kanye West, you know, he was just pretending. Actually, he was pretending to be a Christian, so never mind. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. What, you shaking your head because I said something about Kanye?
No, I was like, pretend to be a Christian.
He did.
Who's this Kanye guy?
Oh, you're right. I don't want to mention this nigga.
Yeah. God,
Ye West.
put some respect on half his name.
Fuck no. I saw another story on him, but I don't bring it up. 'cause
Well,
I don't
how
talk about him.
Balenciaga parted ways.
Nah, there's another.
Wait, they
one.
did?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ties.
Well, you know why they did.
Because they got some damn sense.
That's true. But yeah, what you gonna say
About the Pete Davidson.
No.
Charlamagne the God.
Nah, it was another story. But like I said, I'm not talking about him. But yeah, Kyle, I think you had something loaded.
Yeah.
No, I was looking.
Jiggling, baby.
I was looking for the topic on Reddit, and I ran across TikTok tits,
You bounced
and
across.
I got distracted.
That's really too bad.
What?
You need to like sanitize your Reddit.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah,
you
it's
just need some
pretty
post
bad.
nut clarity.
Yeah, so I was
You beat me to it.
Let me do it.
Post nut clarity.
He
This
just wants to say,
episode.
excuse me, guys. I
Sponsored
gotta
by
take
some-
a call.
Post nut
Back
clarity.
in sweating.
Nah, he just goes into the studio booth right away.
Gotta go turn it down bad guy.
Lame man. Fucking Pookie up in the chest.
Give me that monkey. Nah, if you haven't heard, then look that shit up on TikTok called Down Bad Guy. This shit is stupid.
This shit is so dumb, but like it's the same joke every time.
It is, but it's still slightly funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
That one where it was like that plant, and you just like there's a squeeze in it, and there's just
Yeah, nature, man. Nature's
Yeah.
weird. Nature's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got a nature story?
I'll tell
I
you.
thought that was a segue.
I'll tell you about it. Nothing nature, but I do got something I was gonna say because I told you I was gonna be late, right?
Yeah.
The whole reason is because I had to be the saint that I am.
Oh.
You know, I had to be the good guy, and I had to save.
Kyle shaking his head.
I had to save. I had to save my brother's weekend. 'Cause this man, his car was broke down, and he was like, "I got to fix it."
So you stepped up.
I stepped up.
Oh, God. Hashtag step up.
I drove him out because he didn't have no ride down there, and he didn't want to do Uber.
Wow.
So what I did is I drove him over there with 30 minutes until they closed. And then it turns out these motherfuckers is stuck in the Stone Age because they don't have a POS system that can take cards. So we had to drive over to the ATM.
Amen, Walls.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like,
What you thinking, Pastor?
you can only withdraw a certain amount. He withdraws the money. And it said, no. It said, you can't withdraw no more.
Dun,
So I put my shoes on.
dun,
I tied my shoes.
dun,
I put my foot down.
dun,
And
dun,
I
dun, dun.
won't he do it? No, like, yeah, so I'll get out of that shit because this is tiring.
We just had.
But yeah, so like I ended up just like lending him like $300 or whatnot so that he can get it out of there. But that's what caused me to come in here hungry as fuck.
Cause you got no money.
Nah, I didn't have time.
Oh.
Like when I told y'all that I was gonna be late, like 5 to 10 minutes, that was as we were like just getting the money from there. And I was like, well, I don't know if they gonna pull some bullshit and be closed like 5 minutes early like we would do.
Wow.
But
We would never.
but yeah, I was like, I was just like extended about 10 minutes, but he hopped out. They gave him the car.
No, he's there.
Yeah, okay.
How do they not take cards though?
I don't know.
You said that
I
in the
mean-
Stone Age.
I mean, the thing was, it was like one of them Broadway shops though.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they may or may not have internet. So, but yeah, you know what? I mean, it felt good. But on the flip side, like I said, I don't know if it can be on the recordings, but my stomach is just blah, 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 blah right now.
Nah.
And ain't bubble guts. I know he's gonna say that.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I'm about to have one.
Wait, you about to have what?
Bubble guts.
Wait, because that
Damn
That
catfish.
catfish dinner was good.
Wait, where'd you get it from?
Shout out to Nelson's
Hey,
Kitchen.
there he goes
Got the
again.
menu sitting right there on the table.
And he didn't even give me one. I asked him to.
You want to give out your coupon code?
Yeah, use promo code all points and they'll look at you and be like, what?
I mean, but why don't we do that? Why don't we go over there?
We should.
We should just go over there and be like, hey, we'll shout you out on every
Surprised they
episode.
don't know me by name by now.
Maybe they do.
Yeah.
No, every
Like,
time
oh,
I
shit,
show up,
here
I'm
come
like,
Kyle.
hey,
You only walk in the door and the bell ring. Order up.
Shoot, look at me.
I would be mad about that. Honestly, I feel that way about Taco Bell. Man,
Well,
I'll
you be there all the
fucking it up
time?
over there. I had to go to different stores so they don't recognize me. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I be at the one on
Like,
Webb
damn,
and
nigga,
Harry.
don't you good?
I be like, yo, it's so good, baby. Give me some more. Like they got these little chicks that come work in there later on, and I be pulling up in there like, oh hey, how's it going, huh? Just being all extra nice so they don't flame me the fuck up.
shut up, old dude.
No, I'd be mad though, because they just be chilling in there. And like I can tell
Taco
they probably
Bell.
all go to Southeast or something. Like it feels
Probably.
like some badass kids.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did I ever tell y'all about dude who was like just chatting it up with me while I was getting some pizza? Like I was just, I pulled up to the Pizza Hut over on like Woodlawn, and then this dude's like, "Hey, how you doing tonight, man?" I'm like, "All right, cool, I'm cool, whatever." And he's like, "Oh yeah, you need to listen to this Chris Breezy." And I was like, "Wait," and I was just like, "All right, whatever." I played the song, and I'm like, "All right, that's cool." And then they taking their sweet time in there getting it ready. And then he was like, "Yeah, so what you about to do tonight?" I was like, "About to go home." I'm like, "I'm about to go home. Like, I'm about to eat this pizza." And he's
He was
like, "You ain't."
leaning in the window. It's like,
He
so
gonna
what you
come
playing
over.
tonight?
Gonna come over and help you eat that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was wearing the romper, so But yeah, so he was just like, "Oh yeah, you ain't about to go out. There's about to be some bras out tonight." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm just going home, whatever." He was like, "Oh, well, how old are you?" And I was like, "I'm 35." He's like, "Man, I thought you was like 26. I thought you was about my age." And I was just like, "How?" So I don't know, man. People getting too friendly at this at these drive-throughs.
Yeah,
Or
man.
just disrespectful.
You think so?
Same time. Not same time. Different Taco Bell. There's one on Harry and one over near here. But nah, man. So I was in the line and dude's like I give him my card, he's running the shit and everything like that. And I'm waiting. Like I'm a patient dude for the most part. So I'm sitting there and I hear like he's talking to somebody that he works with or whatever. They walk away, a bag comes up, it sits right there. And then I hear like the iPhone jingle or whatever the fuck go off. And I'm like, what? And like I hear him talking and he's like on the phone, he's like, yeah, blah 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 blah. Like having a conversation. And I'm like, are you
Give me my food.
yeah. He's like, I'm like, and then he looks over and I'm like, what are we doing? And he's like, oh, so he gives me bag and everything like that. He's like, oh man, or no, he's like, it didn't go through at first. Yeah, I got to run again or whatever. I was like, the fuck? I'm like, no. Finally does that, then gives me the bag, and then like he's like, all right, and I'm like, can I get my card? And he's like, oh, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, come on, man.
What would have happened if you because you had gotten your car back, right?
Yeah.
What would have happened if you just
If I would just took off,
Yeah.
like what? Without
what would
my
they
card?
do?
I don't know.
What could they do?
If I got the bag and already got my card,
Yeah.
and he said that it didn't go through or whatever,
And you
so
pull
break,
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep
exactly.
going.
I mean, it's
Like that
probably
is your
It's probably
problem.
like 50 cents in that bag worth of food anyway. So
Yeah,
man,
right.
I
Oh,
ain't
that's
lost
what it costs to
nothing.
make.
You calling me skinny?
No, I'm calling Taco Bell food cheap.
Right.
I was about to say. Boy, let me tell you. Nah, I just got like 2 burritos. But
Two?
Yeah. You calling me fat?
Even I go there. I get like the fucking the cheesy burrito thing that they got.
Yeah.
I get one of them and then 2 of the Doritos Locos and a Baja Blast.
all the same.
That is like bare minimum.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
the same thing, just
It
packaged
really is.
different.
But everything is all the same thing. You know,
Yeah.
If you had chicken a million times.
Right.
In different ways. I know. I know. We know.
What?
All
I
right.
didn't even have
We
a
know that you
rebuttal.
go to Lake Minnetonka and get, salmon that's just been massaged its
Yeah.
whole life. All right. Smothered in Febreze bread or whatever. You get
that Febreze
sauteed.
bread.
He gets
Sauteed.
cage free salmon.
Yeah. Giant lemon.
the fact that I didn't even-
Grass
That
fed
was-
salmon.
Yeah, that were rescued from the beanstalk
Organic
oven. The North
almond milk
We know.
salmon.
All right,
The
we
fact that I didn't utter
know.
one single
It's
word.
You didn't have to.
I didn't even have a.
We could see the gleam shining off your Dahmer shades. We knew what it was.
I didn't have a rebuttal to
Yeah,
anything. that was
you
said.
didn't have to. All
was
right,
soaking it
he's
in,
looking
like-
down on us Taco Bell eaters.
growlings.
He's just slop. We know.
Yes. We can just feel your judgmentalness through
You
your.
guys need to stop feeling so insecure.
Hey man, I'm good with my pot of spaghetti.
I'm not insecure no more. I got post nut clarity.
Hey, good job, man. See? Oh man. All right. I think on that note, I think we done did it. I was gonna come in here with war on my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But then
man.
you realize Sam wasn't here.
No, I don't have an issue with Sam. You do.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh yeah, my
Guys
bad.
need to stop spreading that rumor. Starting to believe it.
I guess.
We're getting towards the end of the season, y'all. We've been going strong. This is episode 64.
63.
60. Yeah, we had 63 out. This technically be 64.
163.
Yeah, it's 64, but it's crazy, man. Consecutive 64 quality episodes for this season.
Boy, you know what? You know what? Season 6, 3 episodes a week.
Oh god.
I would probably quit. I'm like, nope, nah, nope. But we're slowing down, guys.
You know.
Yeah, we're getting towards the holidays, so we got a couple more in the tank. But just know we got our end of the year Drunk or Sold episode coming.
The annual.
Annual, yeah. Where we recap the whole year. I've been actually keeping track this year of everything that's happened every month. So I have a pretty good feeling this recap's going to be good. We just got a couple more in the tank. So if you feel like, hey, they ain't released an episode this week, it's because
your fault.
Because we're tired. Go listen to our old stuff. But I'm just letting the fans know, All Points Podcast, we're getting towards the end of this season. So go check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Check out our YouTube. And leave a comment, Ask us some questions. We'll answer them on the final episode of this season.
Didn't we get one? Because I think I saw an email about that.
We got something on Spotify because I left a question. I said, whose summer was it? And the response was Kyle.
By Kyle.
No, it wasn't by me. It wasn't by me, but
He got one of his team.
they just know.
Yeah.
They just know that Kyle was leveling up this year.
He was driving them back from the Kansas State Fairs. Like, hey,
You know what?
y'all to put in a vote for him.
Anytime that I help somebody at work, I'll be like, yeah, and if you could just go ahead and say the summer was
Let
mine.
him know the summer was mine.
They'll do it too.
Like, what do you mean?
I guess. Anyways, make sure to leave some comments, subscribe. Most definitely leave comments because leave comments.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Common?
yeah.
Okay.
The summer was in Kyle's, and this has been the All Points Podcast. My name is Jonathan the Great.
It's the Midwest.
Day 2.
This is Post Nut Clarity Kyle.
And we
are
out of here.
peace.